Welcome to Georgia Focus. I'm Scott Kimbler. The University of North Georgia has grown quite a bit since it was first founded. UNG and the related Military College of Georgia have a long, rich history in the state and has grown from its main campus in Dahlonega to 4 other campuses. Our John Clark sat down with school president Bonita Jacobs.
President Jacobs, it's good to be here in North Georgia in Dahlonega. Beautiful place at the University of North Georgia. So you must really enjoy coming to work every day in this beautiful environment.
I do. It's an amazing place, and we have people who work very hard to make sure our students succeed and graduate.
Yeah. How many students do you have here?
We are right at 19,000 students across 5 campuses.
That's pretty big. Yeah.
Yes.
And I didn't realize until earlier that you have 5 campuses now.
Yes.
What are all of them?
Dahlonega, Gainesville, Cumming, Watkinsville in Oconee County, and Blue Ridge.
Wow, that's amazing. 19,000 students. I had no idea. Now, you are also your Military College of Georgia is also part. Explain how that works, how the relationship and how you're all tied into University of North Georgia.
It's an integral part of our university. The college actually began as a land-grant university through a partnership with the University of Georgia under the Historic Moral Act. So we've had military in our history, our past. It's presently very strong, and it's in our future.
Which came first, UNG or Military College?
I believe they were simultaneously
Oh, by the same
at
time.
the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We started out with 177 students.
You've grown considerably.
Yes, we have grown 23% in over our 5 campuses and online.
Yeah. So I bet you have here students can live on campus. Can they live on campus here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we have a very robust housing program.
Yeah. I bet coming to Dahlonega and the North Georgia mountains probably helps out a little bit too.
It's a great selling point.
Yeah.
It helps us recruit students.
Yeah.
And that 23% has been just over the last 10 years.
Yeah. Are most of them from Georgia or from this area or from the areas around the various campuses, or are you getting them from all over?
We have students from almost every county in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
In 2022, we had students from 45 states as well.
Okay.
So our reach is very strong now. At one time, we prided ourselves on being the best kept secret in Georgia, and we no longer are the best kept secret.
Okay, that's good though, I guess.
It is. It is.
Talk about the programs that you have here. What are the main focuses of study that students? I know they're all important because students take part in all of them. But do you have any specific main focuses of study that stand out that people say, I want to go to University of North Georgia because of this?
Of course, our physical therapy doctorate and our nursing program, our clinical mental health are all acclaimed.
Yeah.
Our College of Business has grown considerably, and we have a new building that focuses a lot on cyber and logistics.
Okay.
And those students are doing very well.
Yeah.
We also teach 12 languages, including critical languages, and we do a lot of study abroad. Our students are international, and so our international studies is strong. And it's hard to it's hard to rule out any of them. They're
Right.
all, we have high expectations for all of our academic programs.
I know you have the various campuses now where students can go, but what about online? Did that,
Yes.
with COVID, we keep saying it, hopefully it's behind us, the advent of more online. How is that pretty robust now?
During COVID, we expanded our online and needed to, and faculty worked very hard to create that new modality. And we found that some students wish to continue with online, and the online continues to grow.
Did you close down during COVID or
No.
stop classes? You kept going.
We did keep going.
Yeah. How is, now, it seems like the education is changing, I guess, with online and more campuses in different places now. What are some of are there challenges that you face now that maybe you didn't face before? But anyway.
Well, it's always interesting to have 5 counties, and we have a bit of geographic difference. And each one of those has their own culture, their own traditions, and we embrace that. We want every student to be equally important. We want every campus to be equally important, and we have focused on that.
Yeah.
And as a result, we have built a very unified 5-campus program.
Yeah. Is it? You mentioned recruiting. How do you go about that? And is it very competitive? Because I know you don't mean it to be like competitive like a sport, but how do you handle recruiting?
We focus a lot on recruitment and especially retention. And we recruit a lot of students, and students like going to our campuses, but our primary job is graduating students.
Yeah. Graduation rate, how is that?
Graduation rate continues to go up, and we are among the higher in the system with our graduation rate.
Yeah. What about faculty? Recruiting, obviously, faculty, because you mentioned retention and talk about your faculty.
We have exceptional faculty, and they tend to stay for long periods of time. They've become very involved with research and in acquiring a number of external grants.
Yeah.
And when they do that, not only do they add to the body of knowledge, but they take that to the classroom.
Right.
And it gives students a very wonderful opportunity to be able to see firsthand some of the programs they're working on.
You have sports programs, I'm
Yes.
sure. That
Yes.
lures people. What are the sports programs you have?
We have men and women's basketball, men and women's soccer,
Okay.
cross country, and they're doing exceptionally well.
Yeah.
We have coaches who expect a lot of students, and we focus a lot on not only on the field or the court, but what kinds of community events that they participate in. We've been a top winner with Make-A-Wish Foundation
okay.
to our athletic teams,
Yeah.
and we're very proud of our athletes.
I just learned recently, walking into the building, that you have a police academy here. I
Yes,
didn't
we
know that.
do. Yes,
That's
we
interesting.
do.
How does that tie in?
We have a very strong criminal justice program, and we now have a doctorate in criminal justice. We have a strong police force, university police force, and work very closely with police departments across our region. And it evolved as they saw a need.
Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I guess you have pretty good participation in that.
We do. We
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's fascinating. How community involvement? The city of Dahlonega. You're in town. You're in the
Yes.
city of Dahlonega. Obviously, a tourist destination. People like to come up here. How important is your relationship, with the community? I know you economic development wise, but talk about the importance of that and in what areas?
Community involvement is incredibly important in all 5 of our communities, and we actually go beyond the communities where we have our 5 campuses.
Right.
We focused heavily on regional economic development because we knew that given our geographic location of our 5 campuses, that we could have tremendous impact on this region, because we know that as we create an educated workforce, it's more likely to recruit businesses to the region.
That's a good point. We hear so much workforce development, and companies move to places based on workforce development. So I guess that is critical in what you do in education, of course, and in working with the county. You mentioned, or the city, you mentioned Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes.
Do you do a lot of things like that from a charitable standpoint, community service?
We do, and it's in different pockets. We have some things that student government does, some of our Greeks do external things, and we have a program in Gainesville that is called Helpful Harvest, and the staff council there raises money for local charities.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of interest in making sure we give back to our communities. Our military program has exceeded previous expectations, and we are one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, the others being Texas A&M, Virginia Tech, VMI Citadel in Norwich. And we are designated by the system as the Military College of Georgia. And we compete every year against the other senior military colleges, and the top two go to the international contest at Sandhurst. Last year, we placed first among ROTC units nationwide. We competed against 48 international and U.S. Service Academy teams and ended up first in the nation, and it was our fourth consecutive year to be first.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Obviously, that is a big draw for what you do, University of North Georgia, is those who want to be involved in the military. The Military College of Georgia has to be, among the top reasons people come here. Do you find that? Especially those who want to be in the military, certainly.
We compete very well against the other 5 senior military colleges, and the students are doing well, and they also interact very well with civilian students and vice versa.
Okay.
And many of our military students are attracted to the fact that they can be here amongst civilians as well.
Yeah, that's true. It gives you, I know it's important to be military, obviously, but the civilian life, it's a great, involvement in everything. Well-rounded, I should say. Do you find that to be the case?
Absolutely. And we commission about 100 officers annually to the Army, and about 50% of the Georgia Army National Guard officers who commission from our ROTC programs are from North Georgia.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. If someone is interested in what you do, University of North Georgia and Military College of Georgia, they're interested in attending, that would be great to have people attend any of your 5 campuses. Where can they go to find out more about your programs?
They should contact our admissions office, and we can send them all kinds of materials. We do have cadet admissions if they're specifically interested in that, but we are happy to talk with students who are interested in coming to North Georgia. They also can look at ung.edu, and a lot of information is on our website.
President Jacobs, pleasure to sit down with you today. And, I hope you'll have me back and enjoy this beautiful scenery here. And it's a nice, beautiful fall morning in Dahlonega, Georgia. You can't beat that. So thank you very much.
Thank you.